Oh yes guys, today we're going to have a mooch around 3 County Durham pit villages. The old 3-pack Churchyard. You know what I'm talking about. Right on. How you doing? You alright, mate?
I watched the video last night, mate.
Hey, you be on the video tonight, mind? How you doing? You alright, Murray?
Like,
Alright, what's your name, Murray?
Randy.
Randy?
Aye, alright, like.
Are you Randy, like, oh?
Oh, he's out.
I'm always Randy as well,
Are you
like.
off,
I'm going to have a mooch around Murton, Easington Lane,
Aye.
in Hetton.
Just having a walk, like.
Because well, they're just small places, so there's not enough to see for one video.
We'll do loads of film, we'll go back to it, so we've got it.
Is that where you're working, like?
Oh, I'm working at Tashin down the road.
Alright.
Aye.
So I just having a mooch around, see how I get taught now.
Aye.
Local legends like
Well,
yourself.
have a good day, mate.
Is this where you're from, like,
I'm
Murton?
from Warwick Street, aye, just down the street.
I'm going to have a mooch around there, like,
Aye.
so nice talking to you, Murray.
See you, mate.
Catch you later, mate. Ta-ra. There you go, guys. That's the first legend of today. Yeah, here I am. I'm in Murton. Welcome back to the Blood Outdoor Show, and thank you for joining me on another Friday night video. The old video gaga. It's a very windy day today in the northeast of England. So sorry, not sorry about the wind noise, if you know what I'm talking about. Murton's only got a population of about 4,500 legends, so there's not that much to see. So what I'm doing is we're going to go to 3 different villages. Well, the third place is a small town, and they're all old pit towns or pit villages, you know, mining towns, mining for coal. That's all long gone now. Yeah, the pit shut down, what was it, 30 odd year ago, and the likings of these places, they haven't recovered since then. But what I can say is the people that live here, the people that are from here, are an absolute bunch of legends with a brilliant community. My good friend young Chris, who you know comes out camping with me, this is where he's from, Murton. I'm not going to take you up to the streets and show you where he lives, because there's quite a few weirdos I meant to say. There's quite a few weirdo gagas. Yeah, get your words out, Chris. I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, we'll have a mooch around these houses up here. One thing Murton really has got going for it, you've got Dalton Park just over there, which was built about 20 years ago, and there's all sorts there. So we'll have a quick look there. We'll go up into the little village centre, and then we'll move on to the next village, which is Easington Lane. That only has a population of about 4,000, and then we'll finish off at Hetton, which is a bit bigger. There's about 14,000 people live in Hetton, and that's where we'll probably do a little bit of a takeaway review. So I come along, you better believe you are. How are? Basketball net, a little kiddies play park there. Believe it or not, but I used to be on the basketball team when I was at school. Why, I'm some Babe Ruth. Right then, come on, let's have a mooch. There's a few streets here. We'll go up and down a few of these streets. Check out the back streets of Murton. You know it makes total sense. Right.
Hey, mate.
I know this might not be very exciting at the minute, but you know, I'm just keeping the camera pointing ahead so you can see what I can see. A little bit of a a walking tour around some County Durham pit villages. I'm sure we'll get talking to some more local legends. And then this fat lad, he'll definitely get a takeaway later on. Might even get a few more "Hey mates" in. Might even find Dean. Alright mate. How many cars you got, you flash kid? Aye. Where'd you go camping like?
We normally get on the lakeside, or Coniston and that.
Can't beat it, can you?
Coniston Lake, you know.
It's fantastic, man, isn't it?
But we've been watching the wild camp. I was watching you down the dock, down the harbour last night.
Oh, down Hawthorne.
And I've wanted to camp on Hawthorne Beach for years.
Aye.
And I watched that one last night now.
It just shows you I go all over the place, the lakes, Scotland, Yorkshire, and you go like a 10-minute walk away, 10-minute drive
always
away.
want to camp at Hawthorne Beach.
And it's class, you know.
Down there, innit?
So
Aye.
you don't have to go far, do you?
Nah.
As long as you've got a few beers,
You need the beers.
a little bit of whiskey and that,
Aye.
some shit food to cook. That's all you need, isn't
Hey,
it?
work do you like?
What's that,
Hey,
mate?
work do you like?
Knee work? No, well, this is my job.
Oh, you're
now.
full time doing this
Aye,
now?
full time. I'm very lucky.
Oh,
I mean, because of people like you watching
Well,
and,
aye.
and new legends watching.
Absolutely.
I left the factory I was working at like February last year,
Well done.
and then I make 3 videos a week. So it's like, without giving it the big one and sound like a knobhead,
10-hour shifts, isn't it?
I'm kind of like getting paid for doing my hobby.
Aye, well,
So
that's what it's all about.
I'm really lucky. So
I'm doing.
really lucky. Aye, is this your hobby, like? Is it?
It's the worst hobby to have.
Aye. Oh, why you've got to be into something?
Are you
Yeah.
wild camping tonight?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I'll be stealth camping tomorrow. Just somewhere local.
Aye. Well, yeah,
Obviously, I cannot tell you where that is because
it's not very stealthy, is it?
it's not very stealthy then. So, aye,
Aye,
nice
good
talking
work.
again,
See you
mate.
again, mate.
Catch you later tomorrow. See you, bud. You'll be on YouTube twice tonight, mate.
I've been wanting to catch up with you and I'll make it twice a
There you go. Happy dingoes. See you later, mate. There you go. He's going to be on YouTube twice tonight. 2 for the price of 1. The old 2-pack shaker. Right, so these houses here, this little estate, it's kind of detached from the rest of Murton. So we'll go over and see some more of Murton. We'll go up the main like street where there's a few shops. There's not that much there, to be honest. First we'll check out the Dalton Park area. That is very impressive. It's not actually in Murton, actually. While I see how actually, yeah, Dalton Park's not actually in Murton. It's in cold Heselton, but it's right next to Murton, you know. Everyone just says it's at Murton. So, yeah, happy dingleberries, as they say in the Dudonsky bait. Rice.
Sellers, one of your dogs, now.
This is not the main way into Dalton Park. This is just where the locals will cut through. The main car park's like round the other side, where there's spaces for like hundreds of cars. Security and the manager might not be happy with me here. Can you remember a few months ago when I'd done a stealth camp, and as I was getting settled in the bushes, the security guard came over because they spotted us walking through Dalton Park with my camera and the big rucksack on, and they said I couldn't camp there. They said even over in the bushes, that was their land. So I went back to the car and I drove and I parked in a different place, and I came in from a different direction. Mad for it. And then I still spent the night there. I think I called the video or something like sly and sneaky stealth camping. So yeah, I'll have to be careful with the camera here, because the security guards are right jobs with us and they don't like you recording around the area. Rice cakes. Oh, should we just get a KFC? Oh. So we've got the cinema here, KFC, Mackie G spots, other stuff, burger bars, loads of shops. I'll keep recording as we're walking around, guys. Hey mate. Sell us your heart. More salad from Wish. Just walking back the Blockmobile, I've heard someone shout, "Oh, Mr. Blood, how you doing? You alright, mate?
Right.
What's your name, Marek?
Gary
Gary? Gary!
from Silksworth.
I'm not supposed to say Gary anymore. From Silky.
Aye.
Same as me.
My mother lives about, well, she used to live about 400 yards from here.
All right.
Tunstall View,
Uh-huh.
along by Blind Lane.
Oh, good stuff, mate. So do you still live in Silksworth now, do you?
No, I'm over Roker now.
Roker?
Over Roker.
Roker Raw.
Aye. Roker Riviera.
He's Sunderland fan as well.
Aye. Yeah.
Good stuff that we're back in the
Exactly,
Premier
yeah.
League. Not that I like to talk about football much and like, but
Well, you know.
it's good for the area, isn't it? You know?
Well, it is. You
It
want
is.
Ireland doing well, don't you?
But that's it, you want Sunderland, Newcastle, get Middlesbrough back up as well if we can. I'm not really bothered about them, like it's the Sunderland Newcastle match that we want, isn't
mad.
it?
It's mad because I'd seen your post saying you were going around like Murton and that, and
Aye.
I was coming through here anyway,
Alright.
and it was just like.
So just
wouldn't it
saying
be
there's on the
mad
off
if I
chance.
bumped into a block like.
I'm always kicking about, mate.
Aye.
I'm
No,
always kicking about.
I was watching the videos, like it's great, man. It's just
Aye.
good crack.
I'm glad you enjoy it, man. I'm glad you enjoy
It's
it. Like.
when you get on the softies, you know, the walk crew. That's all right.
Aye. I mean, I do like to take the piss, but like I always say as well, look, I couldn't give a shit whether you're like left wing, right wing,
Aye, exactly.
gay, straight, whether you're protesting for just whatever it is you can do. I'll not go into it. I don't want to bore people. Everyone's welcome, like on my channel, but beware. I do like to have a laugh and take the piss, and if you get offended, my channel isn't for you.
Well,
You know what I
they
mean?
always say offences taken, not given.
Well, that's the thing, innit? You choose to be offended by something.
Exactly.
If you don't like it, turn it off. There's another million channels on YouTube to watch.
Aye.
I'm just glad that legends like this enjoy watching my channel. You know what I mean? Because
Well, great
nice
to
to
see
meet
you,
you,
mate.
mate.
Aye.
Like I say to everyone, I don't talk shit. Well, I do when I have a few drinks, like, you know what I mean? But
Aye.
it's easy to say, oh, I appreciate you watching, but I do honestly really appreciate
No,
yourself and everyone
It's
watching.
understandable.
Because if it wasn't for you watching,
It gives you a livelihood, doesn't it?
I wouldn't be doing this as a full-time job. So
Which is
yeah,
tremendous, isn't it?
thank you to
So,
you legends. So anyway, nice talking to you,
Aye,
Gary,
and
mate.
you.
I'm going to carry on mooching around. I'm going off. Well, I'm going to go further into Murton
Aye.
in a few Winnie Mandelas, and then I'm going to go to Easington Lane. Hopefully, I don't get beat up. It's a rough old place, Easington Lane.
Well, it always used to be.
But
I don't know
no,
what it's like now.
I've been around there before, mooching around. Why? I've done a takeaway review video there, and all the locals were spot on. And I'm going to go to Hetton as well. So
Champion.
I've got a busy day, mate.
Aye,
So,
well, you get on, mate.
nice talking to you,
Nice
man.
talking to you.
Catch you later,
Catch
my
you
man
later.
friend.
Ta-ra.
See you later, bud. There you go, Gary. I'm only joking. Yeah, another big fan of the Block Outdoor Show. So you've also got like a Morrison supermarket there. You've got a range store. This is like right next to Murton, in a 2-minute drive from the town of Seaham, where I'm from. Right, come on then. I'm going to jump in the Blockmobile and I'll bring you back. back when we're in the village centre of Murton. Bicycle cakes. So here we are, my spam dingoes. I've just parked up in this little car park around the back of the shops. I'm going to be honest, there isn't too much to see, so hold on, lock Z Blockmobile. Yeah, there isn't too much to see, so once we've had a quick look, we'll continue mooching just round the housing estates, see what we can see. There's an old church we can check out. You know I'm a boring bastard, and I always like to check out like an old church and old buildings. You'll see what I mean in a minute, where there's not much to see. That's not me putting the place down or anything like that. I think Murton's a nice little village, but I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. The tooth, the whole tooth, and nothing but the tooth. However, God, nearly everything's shut. So this is a Friday afternoon, and there's more shutters down than what's open. Let's start at the bottom and work our way back up. I've done a takeaway review here before with young Chris. That was actually really nice. Chinese chopsticks. And then with young Chris again a while ago, we reviewed that over there. Murton pizzas. That's when I was doing the low star takeaway reviews, and that was nice as well. That there was the DPI pub, the Dalton Park Inn, and that was young Chris's local pub where he used to go with all his mates before it shut down. I think it shut down over a year ago now. Might even be 2 years ago. Time flies by when you're having bum fun. Air matron! But we're at the bottom of like the main street in the centre of Murton village. So we'll just keep the camera rolling, guys, so you can see what I can see. Why me cracks original. So, you know, there's people dying together in there. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. Pizza shop, that looks like it's still open. Getting ready to open up later on. Katie's Beauty. Obviously a beauty parlour. What's this? Black. Black. Oh, you guys see black. Tattoo shop. Black woman's. Shut us down, so I don't know if it's gone bust or if he's just shut early today or he's having a day off. But look at all this, man. Shut us down all over. I mean, it was never a big place, you know, back in the day, but what it will have had is all the shops will have been full. Back in the day, when, I mean, you're not talking back in the olden days, you're talking just like when I was a little skid, every one of these shops will have been getting used for one thing or another. But it's not just here, it's everywhere, folks. You can go to my city, Sunderland city centre. There's empty shops all over. Even the likes of Newcastle, that has got like an amazing city centre. You even see places like that, empty shops all over. A decline of the UK, just getting worse and worse. Hello there, you alright, mate? How you doing? Hello, Blot, I've just heard someone say.
Still out there?
I'm still out, mate, aye. Mooching around.
Oh, that's good.
Talking shite as usual. So,
Where you off to the
well, I'm having a mooch around Murton, but obviously there's not much to see with it only being like a little village. So I'm then going to go to Easington Village. No, sorry, Easington Lane, and then Hetton. Just a bit walk around, and then I'll get a takeaway for me fat belly. Bump into local legends like yourself. Is this where you're from, like Murton?
Well, originally from Sunderland, but we live in Murton now.
All right. What do you think about the place? I mean, I like, as an outsider coming in, I like Murton. Do you know what I mean?
It needs a lot of money spending, but I don't think the council allow the money that it needs to be spent on.
No.
I think they're trying, you know, they've got Dalton Park and...
I've just been round Dalton Park, so my viewers watching, definitely people who are not from the area, they'll be watching thinking, oh, that looks really good, Dalton Park.
This could do with something, you know, it's, people don't come to that.
No, that's the thing, like,
Dalton Park,
or they're buying the things off Amazon. We're all guilty of it, aren't we? We're all guilty.
talked about that last night, we need to
So,
go out now, do we?
That's the thing, like, we all get lazy, we order off Amazon, and then we all complain that places are getting like this, so
our own doing, isn't
we're all to blame a little bit as well, so... Anyway, nice talking to you,
Aye,
my
enjoy
man
your
friend.
day with him, yeah.
I'll have a mooch around and yeah, enjoy your day.
Enjoy your
Ta-ra. See you, mate. There you go, lovely couple, local legend. Well, he's from Sunderland, but he lives here in Murton. And yeah, like I say, it's a nice place, but like everywhere, needs a little bit of money spent on it. Another empty shop there. Got a diner here though, I've never noticed this before. TJ's Diner. Dean! Someone's recognising that. TJ's Diner, didn't even know that was there. Looks quite good. Might have to come back another day, or even just come back when I'm not recording with me son. I might even bring Mrs. Blott, yeah, I might treat her, you know what I mean? Alright, mate? Right on. Hello, mate, you alright? How you doing? Young Chris, you friends with young Chris, are you?
I'm
from Andy's Man Club, I did.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
Andy's Man Club, young Chris. What's his position? He like helps out, doesn't he?
Facilitator, same as I.
Facilitator at Andy's Man Club, which is a brilliant place, you know, for people to go.
Yeah.
If they're struggling with their mental health. What's your name, mate?
Mine's Michael.
Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Because I watched your videos with Chris as
Aye.
well. Yeah.
It's why my videos are they're a bit mental like, aren't they? But it's all just a good laugh.
Yeah.
Talking about like you're saying Andy's Man Club and the mental health. I must get hundreds of messages all the time saying that people watch my videos and it helps them with the mental health, you know, puts a smile on their face, and that's what it's all about.
People need to find an outlet to relax, you know, and watching your videos is an outlet for some people to relax. It's as simple as that. But we try and help lots of guys, you know, from 18 to 80. We help out with Andy's Man Club. It's meets at the Glebe on a Monday between 7 and 9 o'clock.
The Glebe Centre just
Glebe
down
Centre
there.
down there, yeah.
So where I was just at down there, guys, and I pointed out to my viewers the DPI pub, which is shut down. The Glebe Centre is just next door.
It is, mate. Andy's Man Club meets at the same time in every venue on a Monday night between 7 and 9 o'clock. It's free, there's no judgment, there's no bookings, you can just turn up on the night if you want to. And we'll try and help you out. We'll get a free cup of tea and coffees, free biscuits.
Free biscuits, so I think
Aye.
I might come if there's free biscuits and free coffee.
You'd be welcome to a free biscuit.
So,
but,
you know, I might pop in sometime.
you'd be welcome to.
I might pop in with young Chris just to say hello to a few people, you know. Saying that, like, I'm on about cheering people up. They might come in, they might think, who's this dickhead?
Everybody's welcome. No judgment at all. You can come in. No judgment.
No, I have heard loads about it. Young Chris is always talking about it.
Aye.
And it's a fantastic place. So yeah, listen to this guy. Glebe Centre, if you
Glebe
want to
Centre,
go.
Yes. Andy's Man Club meets on a Monday night, except for bank holiday Mondays between 7 and 9 o'clock. It's for men's mental health, aged 18 and over. We're there to help you. You want to just come down and talk, or if you just want to come down and listen, please do. We're there for you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go then, guys.
My friend.
Yeah, brilliant.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you for watching the videos. It's very much appreciated.
Because I used to go to a band concert years ago, so I love the one that you
Concert,
did.
aye.
Yeah.
Somebody else shutting down now.
Well, you obviously if you're getting too well known, you can't go anywhere.
Well, I'm not complaining. It's nice. It's nice when people recognise you. It's not very often I bump into any knobheads. Everyone's nice and friendly.
I think most people, 99% of people are alright.
That's the thing, yeah. 99.9% of people are okay,
absolutely.
but you get a few knobheads everywhere.
Well, that's unfortunate. That's life, isn't it?
Changing the subject, is this where you're from, Murton?
I'm from Murton. I'm Murton born and bred, yeah.
So, what do you think about the place?
Well, it's like every other colliery community. It suffered when the pit closed, but it's kind of had a bit of regeneration. The terrace is now not what it was, but they've got Dalton Park, obviously, which attracts a lot of.
I've just been to Dalton Park, shown me viewers, so they'll have seen there. It's a fantastic place.
Yeah.
But it's here. This should be nice, shouldn't it?
It should be, but what we've got a strong community. You've got lads and lasses looking after young ones on the cricket now, and the football. You'll see them every night playing cricket, lasses and lads.
Yeah.
They've just done a sponsored walk for the scoreboard to get that fixed, and they've had that done as well. There's a big, strong sense of community still.
There is a big community in Murton, like, isn't there?
Yeah, I think all the pit villages, again, it's just finding what's going on. Finding what's going on, really. And then just contributing if you can. If you've got the spare time. I'm retired now, so I've got the time to do things. So I'll give back. I'll try and give as much
Well, that's
back
absolutely
as I can.
fantastic, because I mean, most people don't give back. So
it's
good on you.
I think young lads like Chris. He's fantastic.
He's a legend, isn't he?
He was the
young
first face I saw when I went myself at Andy's Man Club. He's a friendly guy, you know, and that sort of personality helps you when you go in through the door. And I'll do the same thing. Anybody who comes in for the first time, I'll take them aside for 5 minutes, just have a quick word and try to reassure them that it's a safe space. And they're welcome to come and go sit with the fleas and have a cup of tea.
Brilliant.
What we don't do is record anybody's names or we don't judge anybody, so nothing's recorded in the whole meeting. What's said in the meeting stays in the meeting. Simple as that.
Brilliant, aye. Yeah, I've heard all about it, and it's meant to be like a fantastic group to go if you're struggling and you need to talk. And it's okay to not be okay in it.
It is, mate, absolutely.
As the same they do doing. So.
It is indeed. But you know, we're there for people. We're there to help. You know, I help out one or two other charities as well. But for Murton, the Andy's Man Club, that's what I do. Magic.
Well, like you say, Murton's got a fantastic community. In a few minutes, I'm going to go off to Easington Lane, which is it's a similar type.
There's a great charity
place,
there,
you know.
Great charity there called Spare 10 for Ben, and Ben was a servant soldier who unfortunately took his own life, but his mum has set up a fantastic charity. She does all sorts of the community. She helps all kinds of prisoners, people like that. She helps loads. But they provide a free breakfast on a Saturday morning and a free meal on a Monday evening. And they do a sponsored walk from Castle Easington on a Wednesday. Not a sponsored walk, sorry, just a walk, a weekly walk every Wednesday. And they just invite people to come down, you know. But they provide that for community free.
Once again, fantastic community.
Yeah.
So you come to the places that people will say, oh, it's a bit rough at Murton or it's a bit rough at Easington Lane. And what you don't realise is, you go to these places, they might be a bit rough and a bit run down. But this is where you've got the best people, isn't it?
Absolutely.
The best, the salt of the earth.
You look at places like, you go, it's all boarded up, but to be honest, again, most of the people on the terrace are genuine mixed in down there, you know, in the coffee place is a good lot. You find that the people that you talk to are decent people.
I've just noticed that diner there when I was walking past. That's the first time I've seen that.
Is
that pretty new?
That's mixed up. No, it's been there a couple of years.
Is it?
But
I didn't notice it last time I was there.
All sorts of the community as well, like so.
Fantastic.
You know, you do get to know the faces, you get to know the people. Most people, I say, are very, very friendly. And they'll just come and talk to you like me. They'll just come and talk.
There you go then, guys. Places like Murton. You've got the salt of the earth, absolute bunch of legends, and it's been nice talking to you, my man friend.
Been fantastic.
Thank you
and,
for watching the videos.
I'll watch your video. I'll watch this one hopefully.
You'll be on YouTube tonight.
Oh, tonight. Will it be
So
on tonight,
yeah,
will it?
good
All
stuff, mate.
Good stuff.
I'll try and get it on for 8 o'clock, but it might be half 8, 9,
All right, no worries.
whenever.
Well, nice to see you. So keep up the good
Nice
work.
talking to you,
You're a
mate.
great
Thank
job.
you. Nice to talk to you. What an absolute legend. Lovely guy. Come on then. Let's carry on mooching. There's someone shouting Dane as well. Come on then, folks. Let's go down here and investigate who's shouting Dane. I can hear Mandingo. I can hear Dane. I think that's coming from these legends here, like. All right, lads. How you doing? What's your name, mate?
John.
John. Is this your place, eh?
Yes.
Your place? What's your name, man?
Michael.
Michael. I was just saying to the guy there, I was talking to him, I went, is that new, that diner? I haven't noticed it
11
before.
year we'll be there.
How long?
11 year.
Oh, he said just 2 years.
No,
11 years.
we changed the name. We did change the name.
Oh, right. I was going to say it looks different than what I've seen before. It looks absolutely fantastic, like.
You and Mrs. Block, I couldn't have some scrambling.
Well, I'm actually going to do, well, I'll see how I'm going to do a takeaway review today. I'm having me mooch around, like what I normally do with my Friday night videos. So I'm obviously in Murton now. I'm going to go to Easington Lane and then Hetton. And then at some point get something to eat. But, looks good here, like.
Have a look in there.
What time are you open till, like?
2.
Time's it now?
I would look for you, 1:15.
Anything left? Anything decent left, or?
Got some pastries, mate. Do you want a coffee on your troubles?
I won't say no to a black cock. I mean a black coffee, guys. But I'll have to remember this for another day, like, and come back a bit earlier when you've got a full menu on. So good stuff.
You're doing alright then, yeah?
It's doing well, mate. Aye, the channel's doing well. Are you doing well? Is this place doing well?
Yeah, well, we're holding our one. That's the most important thing.
It is,
You know,
like.
we're doing alright. It's a shame the way the village is. You know, I'm a Murton lad. I'm from here. I've lived here all my life.
All right.
And
Murton, born and bred. Eh?
aye, but seen a massive decline. And to be fair, failure by the local council really more than anything.
There you go.
They've never inputted any investment.
Aye.
They've just let it go, and sadly it has a knock-on effect. You know,
Aye.
it's decayed for decades.
Isn't that the same everywhere?
Absolutely, 100%.
It seems like no one gives a shit.
I mean, they pedestrianised the place some 25 years ago. You know, when the
That was
mines
good of them.
closed. And to be honest, that was the start of the demise.
Aye.
Your local councils will go, oh well, it's down to supermarkets and stuff like that. But the reality is, it isn't. It's just the way people want accessibility. They want to be able to come and spend. And if you haven't got that, they'll go somewhere where you can get it.
Aye.
And deprived little villages like this ends up being deprived.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the sad thing about it. But great news that they have opened the bottom end back up. It is, you know, there's access now, but all they need to do is get the signage right, because there's still no entry, so it's foolish. We've got parking bays, but not supposed to come up and down at the moment. So
One step forward and 2 steps back, eh?
well, it's
Trying to get it right.
Durham County Council is wisdom. They seem to know what they're doing, don't they?
Well, Durham County Council, down on the seafront at Seam, they've put all the parking meters on where it's always been free parking.
You know,
So they're pure greed, trying to get an extra few pound in. People who normally park down on the seafront, this is just like about 2 miles away where we're talking about, guys, on the seafront at Seam. People will just say, sod that, we'll go somewhere else. So all the places along the seafront are losing out on business, you know.
That's right, without a doubt. I mean, the reality is they've spent a fortune by investing in that area.
Yeah.
You know, and overnight, once again, Down County Council, out of Shea agreed, pedestrianised the place or put a costing on. It's just destroyed it.
Aye.
A lot of them businesses are either reducing staff or they're walking away and going elsewhere.
Unbelievable, isn't it? But I'm glad you're doing well, at least, or holding your own, and hopefully business picks up. So, what's this? Black coffee? Oh, I very much appreciate it. How much for that, like, lads? I tell you what, you know what it is? You come to a place like Murton, and you do get people saying Same's rough or Murton's rough, Easington Lane, and then you meet these absolute local legends. And I never like taking anything for free, but I'm not doing a review here today, so I get offered stuff free for like takeaway reviews. People email us all the time, and I always turn it down because I don't think I can do a fair review if I'm getting it for free. But I'll certainly take a free black coffee and whatever this is in here. Nice bit of cake. Oh, nice bit of cake and coffee. Happy dingoes. Right, I'm gonna carry on mooching, guys, and it's been nice talking to you. Thank you so much. Great to meet you.
You'll have to come back though, try the food.
I will. I'll definitely come back. I'll make a point of coming back now and doing a review here because you've been so kind to me. So
5 stars on the door as well.
5 star. Oh yes.
He likes the 1 star.
I've stuck with the 1 star reviews.
No, stick with those guys.
Well, aye.
That's up there. 5
Right,
stars.
guys. I'll bring you back in a few Slucondas. Right.
American diner type thing.
So there you go, guys. TJ's American Diner. I've been given a free coffee and cake. I'm going to come back another day and do a little bit of a review here because these two guys are absolute legends. Just a quick look inside. I don't want to pester the customers when they're sitting eating. But awesome food. There you go, guys. There's a happy customer in there. Awesome food. I'm going to carry on my mooch around and see you later, mate. See you later, tomorrow. Thanks for watching the videos and thanks for the black cock. Oh, slipping the tongue again. Sorry, guys. You know what I mean. See you later. Ta-ra. Right on.
Hey mate, sell us your cushions. Why they look comfy.
Let's keep on mooching, folks. Methodist Church. Murton ex-servicemen's social club. Don't even think that's open. Nah, that's shut down. Someone's kicking off. Hello mate, you alright mate? Chasing him about. I tried to say hello mate, but yeah, I don't think he's in the mood to talk, and I don't want to upset him anymore. There you go. Someone's getting called a nonce. Matron. So as you know, on nearly every one of my mooch around videos, I always venture into a graveyard and check out the churches. Just something I like to do, folks. It might not be for you, so yeah, feel free to skip past this part if you know what I'm talking about. Once I finish here, we'll jump back in the Blockmobilski bit and then we'll make our way to Easington Lane. I might even finish off, you know, at Easington Lane. We'll see how we're going for time and for footage, I only like to have my videos about an hour long. So if I do finish at Easington Lane, what I'll do is I'll go to Hetton next week, and I'll combine Harvester Hetton with another pit village or small pit town. I've still got to go to Wallsend. I said I was going to go to Wallsend, so yeah. I've still got to go to Newcastle upon Tyne. That is something I'm going to do in the next few weeks, guys. It's probably the most popular suggestion that I get. People saying, go to Newcastle, Mandingo, put your Sunderland top on. No, I won't be putting my Sunderland top on to go to Newcastle. I think that would be taking the piss a little bit too much, but I will be going. You better believe it. I find it really interesting reading the gravestones. I mean, I'm not going to bore you with that, but you know, you check out the dates and you can see the graves being there since like the 1700s. I just find that so fascinating. Obviously the Churchyard had been here then, and the graveyard was. Brawlham House is round there. None of them will have been there. The houses down there, you know, all the new estates, nothing will have been there. This church will have been out in the middle of nowhere, and it will have been like a tiny little village with just a few houses or farms kicking around. Why I'm exciting. So yeah, I'm going to press stop on my camaraderie, and I'm going to have just a little few minutes by myself doing what I've just said, reading the dates on the graves. So here we are, guys. I've just parked up in the village of Easington Lane. 2 minutes it's taken me to drive from Murton to get here. It's basically one long street, about a mile, 2 mile long. There isn't loads to see. That's why I'm combine harvestering Murton and Easington Lane together. But I said that at Murton, there's not much to see, and I've getting loads of fantastic footage. The old Nicki Minaj, if you know what I'm talking about. So who knows who we're going to bump into and what footage we're going to get on my old camaraderie. Either way, we'll be getting a takeaway while we're in Easington Lane. So yeah, we'll finish off the video with this fat lad filling his belly up. Now, I have made a video at Easington Lane once before, and I've done a takeaway review. So we'll go to a different takeaway. Plus, that was before I was doing these mooch around videos. I was basically just getting a bit of footage of the area for a couple of minutes and putting some music over the top, getting a takeaway, doing a takeaway review, and then I was doing like a little bit of a miniature wasky reviewski beat as well. So come on then, let's get mooching, let's get the old Linden gooching. We'll walk the full length of Easington Lane. We'll see what we can see. You never know, we might bump into a couple of local legends like what we did back at Murton. And yeah, we'll find a nice takeaway as well. So just about to start to walk up the lane, guys. I've bumped into the first legend already. What's your name, man? Cameron. Already. Nice to meet you, my man. I love you, alright? I'm just kind of gone for a mooch up Easington Lane. Maybe find a nice takeaway from somewhere to eat anywhere nice. Is there no way you can recommend at all?
One right at the top.
I'm not too fussy, you know.
No, there's a few alright. Pizza Land's alright at the top, but
Pizza Land?
a lot of them don't open till 5.
Aye, but that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go in straight away at 5 o'clock, quickly get me food eaten, and then get back home and get the video on YouTube tonight.
Just beat the cash and carry there. We've got the pub in the village. Get yourself in, have a whiskey, whatever.
You've got the pub up there?
In the lane, it's got a grey cladding on it. Bonnie Pit Lad.
Bonnie Pit Lad, oh, I know where that is. That's your pub, is it?
That's
All right. Well, I might have a pint of shandy. Do you know what I mean? While I wait for the takeaways to open. Just a little bit lager and the rest lemonade.
I usually watch you and I'm like half cutting that.
Yeah, thank you for watching the videos. Like, I'm a bit of an idiot, like, but it's all just a bit of a good laugh, isn't it?
It's the kind of tell you what you like. You don't mind missing a bit because you can go to the toilet, come back, and you're just like, you know what I mean? It's just,
If you go to the toilet while I'm talking, you come back, I'll still be sitting there talking shite because I ramble on for that much. But I'm glad you like it. Aye. Is this where you're from, like Easington Lane?
next village up, literally, you'll see the sign up there which says Easington Lane. But she lives in this estate around here.
Aye. You're Easington. You're a laney, yeah? What do they call it? Laney? Lena.
Vincent Champion.
Lena. Somebody else said like, aye, you all right? Aye. So it's one of them places.
So you know that many videos at SP30.
Do you know what it is? Easington Lane. It's one of them places over the years where people, if you're not from the area, people will say, "Oh, it's rough as hell." But like, I've been for a drink here years ago, a couple of times. I've played football here. I've done a mooch. I've done a takeaway review video here a couple of years ago, and people were like saying hello, and I've had nothing but like good things to say about Easington Lane. It's just one of them things, isn't it? People will say, "Oh, it's rough there," and they've never even been before.
Yeah, it's a lot of culture coming into it. A lot of people from different areas, and they're not bad people. You know, just getting drinks a bit early. So,
Aye.
yeah, right.
There's good and bad people everywhere, isn't there? So
Loads of smack
loads of smackheads
heads.
around here.
Loads, absolutely loads.
Oh, hopefully I can get some smackheads on my camera. You know what I mean?
Honestly, you'll see loads, man.
My video last week in Whitley Beer, just because I said crackheads thieving from Greg's, that video is getting loads more views. But I mean, I don't try and do that for views, you
I
know.
watched the other one where where was it? See it? I was watching. It was a Hawthorne Beach.
Oh, that was just the other day, wasn't it?
I don't do it. It's kind of sketchy going down them stairs, like. Oh,
Aye, they're proper sketchy,
not
like.
for me, like.
I wouldn't like walk down there after a few whiskies, like. But I'll pop in for a pint of shandy
Oh, yeah? No,
on the
get
way
silly,
up.
innit?
Is there some seats outside and that, like, isn't there?
No, no.
Is there not?
I'll tell him you're coming if you pop it. I'll tell him it's on you. I'll not be there if my brother's wet. I'll tell him you're coming in.
Well, I might pop in. I might pop in. We'll see. I'll see how I feel on the way up. But nice talking to you. See you later. Cheers. See you later.
Hey mate, do us a favour, sell us your van, white flash.
Oh, I've just been nearly run over here of this legend. How you doing? You alright, mate? What's your name?
Bertie Noble.
Bertie Noble. Nice to meet you, man.
meet you,
You local lad, like?
Local lad, Easington Lane, aye.
Hey, I'll come round your side, mate. I've been telling me viewers it's a hard town, it's a tough town, but the people are the salt of the earth, like.
Oh, they are,
You know?
aye.
Just like everywhere. I've been in Murton as well earlier on, and the people there
Aye.
were sound, you know. People from outside the area will say, "Oh, Easington Lane, it's a bit rough." But, you know, you get no bother, do you, when you come in?
You're doing it, man. Everyone's respectful, man.
That's it. I mean, I get nothing but love wherever I go. Obviously, you must enjoy my videos. So, I really
one,
appreciate
mate.
it,
Nice
mate,
meeting you.
watching the videos, like.
Aye.
So, grafting, like, mate.
Aye, it's finished now.
Oh, on the way home, eh?
Aye.
Few beers tonight.
Nah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Maybe another one.
That's the style, mate. That's the style. I'll be having a few tomorrow as well when I'm out camping, like. So, if you're a local lad, can you recommend any good takeaways? Because I'm going to do a bit of a takeaway review at the end.
Aye, yeah, super pizza coming in there.
What's it called?
Super pizza.
Super pizza. That sounds super to me, mate. So, do you know what time it opens?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Well, that'll do for me. I'll quickly have me food from Super Pizza, get home and get this video on YouTube. So you'll be on YouTube tonight, mate.
Happy days, mate.
Happy dingoes, Mara.
Happy dingoes.
So, nice talking to you, Mara. Catch you later, bud. See you later, mate. There you go. Another absolute legend from Easington Lane. You know what makes sense. Oh, try and get over here without getting splattered. Looks like there's another couple of local legends here. Alright, what's your name, mate?
Ashby Stevenson.
Nice to meet you, Mara.
Josh.
Josh.
Where's little Smith?
Oh, he'll be at work now, mate. Or he might be just finishing. Little Mick's coming back out camping with us next week.
Next week.
So Little Mick will be getting a
That's
smash burger and he'll be falling over and that,
Real
right?
Crangle. Absolutely.
Mangle, Spangle, he'll be in Crangle. Have you been watching the camping videos like that?
Aye, everyone.
Yeah, very much appreciated, like. I'm just a local idiot. I mean, I'm not local here, but I'm a North East lad.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? I like to go out and enjoy myself, and it's fantastic if you lads enjoy it. How old are you, like, if you don't mind asking? 16, same age as my son. Now I love this because there's people your age watching me videos, and then I'll bump into people 75-year-old and then watch me videos, so it seems to be appealing to everyone, apart from the snowflakes and the wet wipes. Do you know what I mean? There's always a few people that get offended when you have a laugh, but that's just life, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, anyway, if you're local lads, can you recommend a good takeaway? There's a guy in a taxi just recommended somewhere to us.
What do you want? Peterland, me.
Wasn't Peterland, my mind's gone blank already.
Chinese.
Super Pizza. Is that alright? No?
Peterland's better than that.
Everyone's saying, I love you, alright? Alright, so Pizza-matic you're saying?
Yeah, Peterland.
Pizza-matic. Aye, mate. Alright. Right guys, I'm going to have a crack with these lads off camera, get a photo took, and I'll bring you back in a Winnie Mandela. Going to give a rights.
Rights.
2 rights.
Sell us your bike. Alright, Mara? Are you ready for a kicking off of Russia, like? That's the style, mate. You know what makes sense, mate. I'm just out making a video, Mara.
Look where I've gone.
You know what makes sense. What's your name, mate?
Kobe Archibald, mate.
Kobe. Nice to meet you, Mara. Local lad, like?
Aye. I'm outside. Pan the Chinese. Right, neighbour.
Coming round, is he?
Oh, aye.
Big fan of the channel, eh?
Aye, big fan,
That's
aye.
the style, mate. Aye, so
Look, he's seeing that he loves you.
oh, cheers, Mara. Thank you very much. Jesus, it's the Blot Outdoor Show fans club. How you doing, young lad? You alright? What's your name?
Luke.
Luke?
Oh, matron.
Aaron Matron, that's a funny name. What's your name?
Bertie.
Bertie, cool name. What's your name, Mara?
Evan.
Evan, what's your name? Not who, Matron. Josh. Nice to meet you. So you've been enjoying watching the videos, lads? I'm a bit of an idiot like, aren't I? But it's all a good laugh, isn't it? Well, I was telling you, mate, there, I've been to Murton earlier on, walking around Murton, and now I'm here. Just getting some footage of the area, talking to local legends.
Like us.
Like yourselves.
And Bertie Chernobyl.
Little Bertie. And then, does your dad drive a taxi? Well, I've just been talking to someone called Noble. Aye. I've just been talking to your dad down there, down the road. I'm going to do a bit of a takeaway review at the end of the video, so I don't know. His dad's just told me to try Happy Pizza.
Super pizza. Super pizza.
Super Pizza, that's it. Happy. I'll be happy if it's nice, you know what I mean? Super Pizza, that's it.
Fearful red chicken.
What's it called?
Fearful red.
Fearful Red. Oh well. Right guys, I'm going to have a big crack with the little mandingos. And you'll all be on YouTube tonight. So there you go. You know what makes sense. Have you got a rights for the camera?
Right.
Sell us your crack. 2 rights, little dingoes. Yes, lads. Okay, my fan sexualities. I'm just continuing my mooch up the main road here. Bumping into another couple of legends, fans of the Blot Outdoor Show. What's your name, mate?
Brennan.
Nice to meet you, my little man friend. What's your name?
Oliver.
Good stuff, mate. So they've said that, oh, we've seen you on TikTok. So I've just been explaining to them that it's other people putting the clips on TikTok. My channel's the YouTube channel. So get on the YouTube videos, lads. Watch this man Dingo doing some camping. Can you recommend any good takeaways? Because I'm going to go for a takeaway in about an hour's time. Fill my fat belly up. Any good ones? Flame grill? Super pizza. There's a couple of people mentioned that one, like, so that's a couple of options for later on. Anyway, lads, nice talking to you. I'm going to continue my mooch up the road, and you'll both be on YouTube tonight. You know what makes sense. See you later, lads. Cheer up. You want to do it here, mate?
Hey, mate.
Is that it? I'm like a performing clown, aren't I? See you later, lads. Thank you. Cheer up. Nice young lads there. I tell you what, I've been speaking, there are quite a few young'uns here in Easington Lane, and everyone's been super
kind, friendly, no swearing. Yeah. So Easington Lane, you should be proud of all the young ones you've got. Right.
Are you filming for TikTok?
For YouTube, mate.
Can I be on the camera?
I'll try and keep you off the camera, mate. There you go. He'll be on YouTube tonight.
Have you seen Dean?
I haven't seen him, mate, but I might find him when I'm walking around.
What you doing?
Just making a YouTube video, talking shite, and I'm going to do a bit of a takeaway review.
What's it for?
Road. From a YouTube channel, mate.
Tell you what, he watches YouTube.
Blot Outdoor Show. B-L-O-T
I think we
Outdoor
know. I
Show.
think we know what you
I'm normally camping and having a drink and talking shite, but today I'm having a walk around here and talking to local people, and then I'm going to finish off with a bit of a takeaway review. So, let's talk, yeah?
Yeah. Flame and grill.
Flame and grill. You've given us another option, thank you, mate.
Put him on YouTube, he loves it.
There you go, mate. Be on YouTube tonight.
Oh, I thought you wanted to be a YouTuber. Kids tell us he's going to be a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Alex,
Start the channel, you've got to start somewhere.
what's your name?
Blot Outdoor Show. B-L-O-T.
Blot. Get a outdoor show.
Hey, how you doing? You alright, mate? What's your name, man?
Alex, get in.
Jaden. You'll be on the video tonight, mate.
I thought you were going to be a YouTuber.
Good stuff, Mara.
Eh?
Catch you later, mate. Sure. Do you want to be on? There you go. He's shy. See you later, mate. Blot Outdoor Show. See you later, mate. There you go. I've just gained another new subscriber. Hello, mate. You alright? Right. Right, you alright. Hey, mate. Alright? Just bumping another legend. Aye. What's your name, Mara?
Keith.
Keith. Nice to meet you, Keith, mate. Local fella, like?
Yeah, just live over the road.
Oh, just down there.
Just down there.
What do you reckon? What do you think about the place?
Let's walk here.
Aye.
Yeah, I find it fine. It's
Well,
ups and downs like everywhere
I
else.
certainly find it fine. I've been walking around and I've had nothing but love and respect from everyone. Everyone's coming over, saying hello, shaking my hand. Fantastic.
I
Do
thought
you know
I
what I
might
mean?
have come in, you're in the supermarket at Stocksley Park.
Aye.
I've been up no for you.
I'm always kicking about here.
Aye, you're right.
Now you've bumped into us once, you'll probably bump into us all the time now. So,
Praise up on you.
have you been watching me camping videos now, have you?
All the time.
Oh, thanks very much, mate.
Everyone, I love them stealth ones on the side.
Good at talking shite like that, aren't you? How me mouth's as dry as a non-snatcheroonie. I've been walking around for hours and I'm dying for a can of pop or something, or a bottle of water. I've been to Murton earlier on.
You're going down here, aren't you?
Well, I've just been telling somebody else, I've already getting enough footage, so I'm going to finish off here today in Easington Lane, and then next week I'll do Hetton and Horton.
Oh,
I'll
yes,
combine them
together.
two, get them together, aye, because there's not getting loads to see, is there?
No,
So
that's right.
I'll combine the two places together. But I honestly,
I'm on the
I was talking to a taxi driver down the road earlier on, and I was telling him what I'm going to tell you now. You get people, don't you, and they'll say, oh, Easington Lane, it's rough. You've got to be careful around there,
It's the same
Mandingo.
all over, isn't it?
And it's the same all over. 99% of people are good people. You get the odd bell-ends and you get a few smackheads, but when you come to these small villages, ex-mining villages, the community's fantastic. Everyone's great. You've got lovely blokes like yourself coming over to say hello.
Everybody's just here.
So fantastic. Well, I'm going to ask you as well. Is there any good takeaways you can recommend?
Why are you doing using yours?
Yes. You know it makes sense.
I don't usually use the takeaways.
Nah.
No. We've got one on the bank usually put in there.
One down
There's
there.
also a few rest.
Oh, right. I think they're all up at about 5 o'clock, so I'll have a mooch around for the half an hour. Why, aye, of course you can, mate. Right, guys, I'm going to turn the camera off. I'll have a bit crack with this absolute legend. We can have a bit swearing and put the world to rights. I don't want to get Antonio Bandingoed. Do you want to give it rights, mate?
Right.
2 rights. Sellers, your bikes. All right, lads, how you doing? Local lads, like? Local legends, eh? How you doing? Well, you been fighting like me?
No,
Oh, I thought you had a shiner there. And I see, I don't want any trouble, mind, when I'm walking around there. Ah, you look like the hardest lad in town, man.
Listen, always do that way.
I don't know.
You're not fine to me, you know.
I thought I might have found them,
If you
but
go there to roughest pub round there, you're the only bit lad.
yeah, I've been walking around. Everyone's been coming our sound as a pound, nice and friendly. Oh, guys, all right, man. How you doing? Mooching around, talking shite. I'm not camping the night, mate. I'll be coming tomorrow. Catch you later tomorrow.
Are you getting a bit
I used to work with him. He used to be my boss at work years ago.
You want to look for Sonia, not Dean, man.
Eh?
You want to look for Sonia, not Dean.
Sonia. That's what you get on the bottom of the pub, didn't you? Sonia, Dean, Ella. Alright, mate. I don't know, lads. I'm mooching around. I'll find somewhere. So. Aye, mate. How you doing? You alright?
He is one of your biggest fans, Jim. He's a fucking idiot.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for watching, like. Alright, good stuff. Is this the best pub in town, like, is it?
He's on the drink now.
He's on the drink. I'll be on the drink tomorrow night when I'm camping, like.
Look, he's down the pit,
I'll be
lads.
getting smash burger tomorrow night.
Tell your Rich, you're on the telly.
How you doing? You alright?
So much as you.
Does
My
he?
son's called Reese Robinson.
Reese Robinson?
Blot.
You know
And
makes
he's
sense.
amazing. That's how I knew you were the blot.
Good stuff. Oh, thanks for watching, Reese. Much appreciated. There you go. How you doing? You alright, lads? Aye, spot on. Bonnie Pit Lad. I like the name of that pub. Well, my channel was originally called Bonnie Lads on Tour. That's how you get the name. That's how you get the name Blot.
Little dwarf, lad, he's amazing.
Little Mick, he's back out next week. Little
I love him,
dwarf.
mate.
You got a big dwarf like
Little Mick, you're an absolute legend. Aye, Little Mick's back out next week. So, well, Little Mickey is quite tall for a dwarf, like, you know what I mean? He's not like
He
little.
is little.
Well, he is little because he's a dwarf. You
Well,
know?
Reese was watching. And I went in the room. I said, Reese, what are you watching? He said, I'm watching the blot with the dwarf. So I sat in the end of bed. I was getting. He said, Mum, he's amazing.
He's a legend, Little
You were
Mick,
at
like, isn't
watching one year, watching cars and that.
I'm all
He
over
was
the
getting
place.
done.
Oh, I'm getting smashed. We always get smashed whenever we go out camping, so
Well, enjoy.
if any of you watch the videos, I'd like to say thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Catch you later, lads. Bumping into another local legend. Big fan of the Blood Outdoor Show. What's your name, Matt?
Radar, right?
Radar.
Ah, Red.
Radar. I thought you said radar.
No.
I've been trying to get under the radar, but everyone's spotting us, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Local lad, like?
From Hetton now, but just moved up the lane now, like.
Alright, aye, what do you reckon? Any place?
Alright, aye.
Just like everywhere, you got good and bad everywhere,
Oh,
haven't you?
aye. I'll see you like Hetton, like a mining community and all, like, and all. So, everyone knew everyone, but it's changing a bit now, like.
It is like.
Definitely.
Mind saying that, mind, I've been walking around and it still feels like there's a great community.
Oh,
Everyone's
aye,
been coming over, everyone's
aye.
been nice and friendly.
Oh, I knew
And
that.
it's fantastic, aye, but
Aye.
like the life and soul's been ripped out of all these villages, hasn't it, with all the pits closing down.
Aye.
And you know, you've got a few smackheads kicking about and that, but the majority of people, sounds of brown people like yourself,
definitely, mate. Aye.
coming over
Aye.
and saying hello and shaking my hand. So
Aye.
you've been enjoying the videos, like there?
Oh, definitely. I like the mooching around, and when you've gone over the lake camping and that, you know, it gives us a bit of an idea where to go, and I head over there myself.
So do a bit wild camping yourself?
Nah, not wild camping, just I'll head over there on my motorbike and
Oh, right.
I'll have a little bit walk about, you know, then
Aye.
if I see one of your videos and looks alright, I'll jot it down and head over there, you know.
Class, why out? It's
Oh, it
good
helps, doesn't it?
if people are watching me videos and they're getting like a little bit inspiration, you know what I mean? That makes me chuffed a bit, aye, so yeah, thanks very much for coming over and saying hello, mate. Appreciate you watching the videos and nice talking to you, Murray.
Aye, keep doing what you're doing.
Cheers,
Spot on.
Bob.
Cheers.
Catch you later, mate. Right, guys, I've just heard someone shout, there's a blot in the shop, so let's go and check it out. How you doing, mate? You alright? Hi, what's your name?
Junior.
Junior?
How you doing?
Yeah, nice to meet you, mate. The show shop, like, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Been
Aye.
here like 28 years now.
You've been here that long?
Aye.
So you've been here since you were just a little skid?
Oh, well, I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think of the area, the people?
People's lovely.
People, I tell you what, I've been walking around and
Lovely people.
everyone's been fantastic.
Oh, they're nice.
All the young'uns have been like really polite.
Oh, definitely.
Sometimes you go to places and they can be cheeky little bastards, you know what I mean? But everyone's been spot on.
Oh, I see that.
Absolutely fantastic.
You know, all the kids are famous.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
All famous here, you know.
You go shy when you get the camera on. Aye, so have you been watching some of the videos, like? Aye?
Yeah, like your videos all over.
Oh,
Like.
cheers, mate. Aye.
Keep it up, like.
I'm glad you like it, like, because I mean, it's maybe not for everyone, because I do talk a load of shite and I have a laugh.
Well, the thing is, you put everything on the map, like, you know, so, you know, the people who haven't been, at least they can see your point of view, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm all about spreading positivity. I do probably go over the top sometimes when I'm having a laugh and I'm taking the piss. But like I say to people, if it's not for you, turn it off. You don't have to watch. So I'm glad local legends like this enjoy watching the videos. So nice to meet you, Junior, mate. And I'm going to continue walking around. And I'll see you when I see you, my man friend. See you, Junior, mate. Sure. Sorry, love. See you, mate. Hello, Mara. Oh, you're a smart lad, like. You're in a shop, man. You'll be on the video at night. What's your name, mate?
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. That's a cool name, mate. Cool name for a cool looking dude, you know what I mean? You alright?
Aye.
Right. Local lad, like?
Aye. Live here.
Aye, what do you reckon? Nice place? Good people?
Aye.
Yeah, like that?
Like that.
Well, the people's been fantastic with me, so I've got no complaints about the place. I've been recommended, loads of people have said, Tiamo's pizza shop around the corner, Tiamo's. Is that nice, is it? There you go then, guys, that's where we're going to go. Sorry about the wind noise, it's a bit windy. Aye, nice to meet you, Chase. Where you going, like? You going somewhere good?
Bro.
School from?
Aye.
Enjoy it, mate. Have a good night.
Do one there.
Aye.
See you Wednesday.
Hey, mate. Have you seen Dean? Nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet
Catch you later, mate. Cheer. Right, folks, just making my way around to the takeaway. Bumping into another local legend. Says his dad really enjoys watching my videos. What's your dad called? Kev. Kev? You know it makes total sense. You want to give a rights?
Right.
2 rights. Nice to meet you, mate.
Hi.
Catch you later.
See you later.
Cheer on, mate. There you go, guys. Let's go and get some food ordered. Here we are, folks. Tiamo restaurant and takeaway. Let's go and get some scrandingo, ordered mandingos. Oh, that's a good sign straight away. Let's go a 5 out of 5 on the food hygiene rating. Right, I haven't got permission to record, so when I go in, I'll point the camera down. Hiya. Yeah, let's go and have a look at the menu. Hold me finger. Right, folks, just looking at the menu. I've just been asking the lovely lady behind the counter for a recommendation of what goes down really well. And she says the pasta dishes are top notch. Did you say the Tiamo one is a favourite? Yeah. So I think I'll try that. I'll have the Tiamo pasta and I'll have a mixed wrap as well, please. There you go. I'll keep it off camera. You know what makes sense. Hey mate, do us a favour. If I ask you really nicely, is there any chance you'll sell us your jawbone? Your jawbone. Just stand outside Tiamo's, guys, waiting for me food. £13.50 altogether. The lovely lady tried to give us it for nothing, and I said no, I always pay for me food. So she's only taking £10 off us, so absolute legends in there. And while I'm waiting for my food, I've just bumped into this legend. Big fan of the Blot Outdoor Show. What's your name, mate?
Stuart.
Stuart. Nice to meet you, Stuart, mate.
You alright?
Aye. What can I say? Thank you very much for watching the videos.
We've stalked you.
You've been driving all over.
Everywhere. Wambury Castle,
Aye.
Easington,
Oh, well.
Horden.
I'm always out and about, mate.
We've never seen Dean, though, have we?
There you go, got you on camera. Aye, so, thank you for watching the videos, mate. Like I've said to everyone, I really do appreciate it, and the channel wouldn't be where it is if it wasn't for legends like yourself watching, so, alright, good stuff. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have a big crack with these legends off camera, and I'll bring you back in a minute. Right. Just been outside, talking to them legends. Me scrandingo's ready. The little man dingoes is here, getting a final little shot. You'll be on YouTube tonight, guys. Thank you very much, love. Very much appreciated. And I'm sure it's nice, and you'll get a good review. One more shot of the place. Tiamo at Easington Lane. There you go, lads. Right, I'm heading off back to the Blockmobile to eat my scrandingo. See you later, lads. You'll be all over YouTube tonight. See you later. There we go, guys. We've got the scrandingo. Let's get back to the Blockmobile and get stuck in. Aye, mate. How you doing? You alright? Right, folks. I've just pulled in to Dalton Park car park. It's absolutely blown a gale plat. So let's quickly show you what we've got before we dive in and get stuck in. We've got the Tiamo pasta. I don't know what it's going to taste like. I don't know what flavours on it, but there's loads of chunks of chicken in there, and it doesn't take a genius to work out that that is the mixed wrap with chips, garlic and chilli. Right, let's jump in the Blockmobile, let's get the camera set up, and let's do some serious Borussia Mönchengladbach. Right. Oh yes guys, here we go. Time to get stuck into this week's Scrandingo from Tiamo's. This is the Tiamo pasta. Ooh, burning my hands. I put my little cloth underneath. It's my cloth for keeping my phone clean as I'm mooching around. Smells lovely, mind. Mmm. Oh, that is really nice. Now, pasta dishes isn't something I normally order. But if I'm out with Mrs. Blood, she does, and I normally get half her food. Oh, that's very tasty. Mmm. Plenty chunks of chicken in there, folks. Really nice. Loads of people recommended that takeaway, Tiamo's, and a couple of people who I wasn't recording said try the pasta dish. And when I asked the lady in the shop, in the takeaway, can you recommend anything that goes down well with the locals? And she said the Tiamo pasta. And I can see why. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. Not too spicy or anything. I mean, I don't mind it if it's spicy anyway. Don't have like chilli in there. Ginger, I think, I don't know. Loads of flavours going on. Loads of tingles on the old tongue dingo. But that is very nice, folks. Sorry if this video has gone on far too long. Walking around 2 different villages, talking to absolute legends. I knew there would be a few people coming over and saying hello, but that was amazing. Honestly, Murton and Easington Lane, you should be proud of your village. The local people are absolute legends. And thank you for the support. That is very nice indeed. That would easily go between 2 people if you have something else to go with it. So you could share this, maybe share a pizza, or I've got a wrap there. A Bohemian Rhapsody. This is a nice change. Yeah, I never order pasta dishes, do I, when I do these takeaway reviews. There's loads of flavours in there. The best way I can describe it is, it's got a little bit of a chicken tikka flavour, but it's not chicken tikka. There's like a chili, like a spicy chili ginger thing in there for me. The pasta's cooked to perfection, piping hot. Loads of chunks of chicorni waver. Mrs. Blot would thoroughly enjoy that. Don't know why I'm blowing it for. I've been eating it. I've been stuffing it down my throat. That is absolutely lovely, guys. I think I've made the right choice. I think I've chose the right takeaway to go to. But we'll see, because we've still got the Rapparoonie. Well, I've thoroughly enjoyed that, guys, and I'm so glad I chose it. Anyone I bumped into that recommended this pasta dish, thank you very much. It was a good choice. Well, there you go, guys. So tasty. It's got like its own original flavour. Yeah, I said like a chicken tikka flavour, but it's not chicken tikka. It's got a flavour of its own. Tiamo pasta,
check it out, guys. Spices hit the back of my throat there. Come on then. I'll leave that last bit. Not that I've left much. And we will now try the Bohemian Rhapsody. Get that in the bin diesel. Give me mouth a wipe. A little drink. And to cool my mouth down. Wasn't too spicy. Oh yes. Now I asked the lady in the shop, what's your wraps like? Are they massive? That's big enough, but she said, no, they're not massive, but they're good quality. And I said, oh yes, you'll ding dang do for me. This is exactly what I want, just like the perfect size wrap. Nothing too big and ugly, where the meat's falling out because there's too much in and it's not good quality. You just want this, the perfect Mondo Mandingo size around it. Oh yes, look at that. Looks good. Let's hope it tastes as good as it looks. Oh, smells good. So we've got Dynamite, Dirty Donna, Chickoni Weaver, chips, garlic and chilli. Let's dive in. Yeah. Let's get rid of some of the bread. I don't need all the bread. You can see it's packed full, guys. Still piping hot. And she asked us as well, what kind of chips do I want in? She said, do you want like fries, you know, like frozen chips, or do you want homemade chips? I said, homemade chips, please. Oh yeah. Homemade chips in a wrap. Fantastic, old Mandingos, as they say in the Doodine. Now that is nice, guys. Good quality, just the perfect size. I know you're thinking, Mandingo, you say you're a lover of Dynamite. I'm not really a lover of it, you know, when you're just eating it by itself. But when it's in the wrap, with the garlic and the chilli and the chips or salad or whatever, yeah, it's okay then. I'm really enjoying it, guys. Really, really enjoying it. And I've really, really enjoyed today, aye. Sorry if this has gone on YouTube on Friday night a little bit later than usual. Yeah, I've been talking to that many legends. It's taken us quite a while to mooch around, but it's worth it, and I'll always have time for anyone that stops and wants to say hello. You better believe I will. Oh yes. Well, folks, while I carry on eating this, we might as well wrap, boom, boom. Wrap up the old score dingoes, my Mandy Dingleberries. Value for money, £13.50. I always like to be totally honest, only £10 I've paid. The lovely lady in the shop, when I told her I've got a YouTube channel, she said, oh, you can have it for free. And I said, no. I get people offering us free food all the time. And I always say no, because I think you can't do a fair takeaway review if you're getting it for free. So it was £13.50, but you would only take £10 off us. So I said, right, okay, fair enough. But I'll have to give an honest review. But after everyone recommending this place, I knew it was going to be nice, and it certainly is. So value for money, £13.50. I would definitely say that's value for money. Portion size, loads of pasta, loads of chicken. It was packed in the tub, and that's the perfect size wrap. Yeah, some people might say, oh, my wrap's bigger for my takeaway, but that's good quality. And that, for me, that's the perfect size wrap, and it is really good quality. So going on now to food quality, guys, I think you know what I'm going to say. That is tremendous. The pasta, although it's something I don't order, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Something different on my takeaway reviews. Guys, I've got to give it a high score. And I don't care if anyone says, oh, you've only, boo-hoo-hoo, you've only given it a good score because you got it for £10. No, I'm being God's honest truth. Really, really nice. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to give this a big, fat, mega 9.3 out of 10 dingo mandingos. Not quite a 10. Something has to be amazing to be a 10. And I'm trying to be not too generous. So just under 9.5. I'm giving it a 9.3, guys. There you go. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you to everyone that's come over and said hello. Much love for all you that tune in every week. Make sure you tune in for the next video, which will be a stealth camping adventure on Sunday night. Stick around now for the fans clips and keep sending your fans clips in, guys. You know what I'm talking about, and you know what makes absolute, complete and total sense. Oh yes. Right.
Oh, matron.
Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Aye, yeah. To ask you nicely, is there any chance you'll sell us your jawbone? Or you?
Every woman, every man, join the caravan of bungalows. Oh, matron.
Oh.
What a fucking shithole.
Hey mate, do's a favour.
Hey mate.
Oh, matron. Oh, it's the glove of self-love. Oh, I'm keeping it.
Hey, mate. Sell us your jawbone. Sell us your jawbone, hey, mate. Sell us your jawbone. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Sell us your jawbone.
Hiya, you alright?
Yeah.
You know, it's my turtle sense might very nice.